Hey, what's up, Delaware Action Church? How's it going? Today is Thursday, January 21st, and we're devoting over Proverbs chapter 11. As I was reading Proverbs 11, I was asking those three very important questions, right? What is God highlighting to me? How does it make me feel? And what am I being called to do through those pages? Two verses really high, a whole section really, verses 8 to about 17 really was highlighted to me. But verses 11 and 13 are the ones I really want to talk to you about this morning, because I think, because those are the verses that was really speaking to me personally. The first one was this: by the blessing of the upright, a city is exalted. By the mouth of the wicked, it is overthrown. This proverb is contrasting the difference between an upright citizen and a wicked citizen in the city. And it really telling us that the wicked citizen has no interest whatsoever in working together in order to bring life, in order to make sure that the community is flourishing, in order to make sure that the community is growing, but rather it is poking holes, it is stirring up the pot, it is stirring up troubles. Here, this verse calls us to emulate an upright citizen, someone who is for the city, for the community, someone who wants to bless, who wants to bring positiveness, who wants to make sure the conversations are upright, uplifting, and that the actions that is taken in the city by them and by those around them are actually helping the city to grow, to thrive, to mature, to be a place where people want to live and be part of, a place where people can belong. It reminds me of Ephesians chapter 4, verses 29 and 32, where Paul is saying, like, listen, let your speech, let your actions be one that uplift people, that brings life. As I was meditating, I make some questions here that I'd love to hear your input on those questions. So if you'd just pitch it in and help me out on these questions, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear what you have to say. The three questions that I came up as I was reading this is this: what does it look like for Christians to be upright citizens? What does it look like for you and I, followers of Jesus Christ, to be upright citizens in the city where we live, here in Delaware, Ohio? How are we to operate day to day in our city? The third one is the question that I was just asking myself: how can we, Delaware Christian Church, be a blessing to our community? How can we make sure that our words and our actions are uplifting, are bringing life, are helping our community to be a place where people want to belong, a place where people are flourishing and our community is flourishing? And then verse 13 was the other one that was highlighted to me. It says this: whoever goes about slandering reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in spirit keeps a thing covered. The word slandering there is the word gossip, which is to attack someone's reputation. So whoever goes about gossiping reveals secrets, but he who is trustworthy in his spirit keeps a thing covered. And I thought, man, gossip is no joke. It hurts people. It damages relationship because the person that is gossiping generally want to build themselves up, and in the process, they're destroying people's lives in the process. They're revealing some privileged information in order to manipulate the conversation to destroy the individual. For me, it's a different form of narcissism. I know many of us know this, that gossiping is terrible. It destroys marriages, it destroys families, it destroys people's reputation, it destroys wealth. It has the power to destroy a city. Gossiping is destruction. And I think Proverbs makes it clear that gossip is a betrayal of confidence. Confidence has been pushed into you, into the person who is gossiping. So, goes back to the conversation we were having earlier. what is God call? How does it make me feel? I mean, I want to be the kind of individual throughout these true verses that are committed to working together with people by making sure that the place where I live, the environment that I'm part of, is a place where people want to belong. What is God calling me to do? I think God's calling me to examine my action and my words. Make sure that the things that I'm saying is not a bit of confidence, but not only that the words that I'm saying is not destructive to people's lives. And in the process, I'm just trying to work things out to build myself up. So I think the Bible's calling me to kill all the narcissism in my life. So I think that's the Devo for me today. This is what God was speaking and doing in my heart today. It was very impactful verse for me personally. How was it for you? Be blessed.